Hi everyone, and welcome to another Q&A. This week's question is, what is a reference project and how do I use them? So to start with, a reference project is exactly how it sounds really. It's a project that you've opened into Tier Portal, but only for referencing. So it's read-only and you can't change anything. So right now I have a project open here, my Q&A project. And I can't see the reference window because I don't have it turned on. But if I come to View and then go to Reference Projects, another window opens here and you have an Open button and a Close button. If I click the Open button, I can then choose a project that I want to open as a reference project. This will then open up the project here. So my project is called Workspace. That's not a folder or anything like that. And when I drop it down, we should, if I just make it a bit smaller, these windows are a bit of a pain sometimes. We should have full access to the project. And from here, we can go and open devices and networks. We can do anything that we can do up here except for make any edits. So for example, if I open main, it will open the main OB, but only as read-only. And you'll notice that down here, you have a small gray square around your icon. If I open this one for comparison, and I turn off the grouping, you can see that this one has no square around it, and this one does have the square around it. And it's not really great. It would be better if they were colored or grouped differently or something like that, but that is what Siemens give us to work with. So right now we are in the read-only reference code for main, and you'll see that I am unable to add anything, change anything. I can't go online. If I download, well, I can't download from here, but if I download my main PLC, none of this has anything to do with it. What you can do from reference projects though, is if I go back to this, is copy and then paste, and things will paste through correctly. Although in this instance, we don't have this block, which leads me on to my next thing, that you can drag from your reference project into your main project, and it will pull that through. And now when I paste, it does paste the block correctly. I just need to create the data being used with the block. And this is quite a powerful thing to have, the reference projects. Gone are the days where you need to have multiple tier portals open, because everyone knows that tier portal can be quite resource hungry. The reference projects really don't add to that resource requirement. And it's a good way of being able to go in and check settings that you've had in previous projects. You can still open the properties window and have a look at how you have everything set up for a previous project. And it's a shame you can't sort of import those settings, but you can by all means import the entire PLC just by dragging it in, as long as it doesn't have the same name, of course. I think Tier Portal will prefix an _1 if it does have the same name. You can even do things like export the tags to Simatic SCADA if you have the plugins installed. But what you can't do is make any changes. And apart from that, you are free to browse the project as if it was a normal project that you have open. And the nice thing about it is you can actually open more than one project. The projects persist, I think, when you shut the project. So if I was to save this project and close, as long as you don't close your instance of Tier Portal, the reference projects remain open. So if you're making something like common changes to multiple projects and you're using a reference project that you've tested, you can open up all of your projects one by one, open the reference projects in the first one once, and then copy the changes into each of those projects. So it's not a perfect solution, but it does go a long way to making things easy to do what it says and reference.